Okay, so we're going to work on the application problem 1-3 on page 20. Okay. Okay, so 1-3 on page 20. What we're going to do is we're similar to the application problem 1-2. We're going to record increases and decreases in the accounts that are affected and then record the balances of each account and get an ongoing, running total of the balances for the whole problem. So we're going to look at, in particular in this problem, we're going to focus on how revenues, expenses, and withdrawals affect the accounting equation. Okay? So, I'm just going to pick people on the popsicle sticks. Okay? Okay. And Danny, you're first up. Okay? The first transaction, I'll read the first transaction, which is the one that's a given. Paid cash for rent, $300. So what are the two accounts that are affected? We know it's cash and rent, which is an expense. So they record here, when we pay cash, it's going to be a minus to our cash account, and then an expense is going to reduce our owner's equity account. And then we bring all of our balances down. Okay? So Danny, you're going to do number 2. Paid cash to the owner for his personal use, $150. So what are the two accounts that are affected?
Cash and owner's equity.
Perfect. Cash and owner's equity. So the cash account is going down by how much? 150, and the owner's equity by the same. And then we we put in parentheses withdrawals. And then we bring the balances down. What do we get? We get 175, 0, 370, 375, 300, 200, and then, thank you, 650. Okay. Next one. Let's see, who do we have next? Oh, Dylan. Received cash from sales, $800. Received cash from sales, $800. What are the two accounts that are affected? Received cash. Good. Cash and owner's equity in the form of sales. And how much was it? $800? So what's going on with our cash account? Is it going up or down? Good. And then, obviously, sales is going to be a positive impact on our owner's equity. And then we bring our balances down. Or good. 375, 300, 200, and then what is this? 1450? Okay. Now, a quick check here to see if we're still in balance. So the right side of our accounting equation is 1650. What's the left side? So this is what is this? 10, 12, 1250? No. 1350 and 6, yes, so it's 1650. So both sides are at 1650. Just a quick check to make sure you're doing things correctly. Okay? Anytime that's not correct, you know you made a mistake somewhere. Okay? So, next one. Let's see, who do we need? Sean.
Yes.
We have paid cash for equipment repairs.
Minus 100 for cash, minus 100 owner's equity for expense.
Good. Expense. Okay. And then bring our balances down. 375, 300, 200, 1350. Okay. Let's see. Devin. Sold services on account to Lisa Lee, $400. Sold services on account to Lisa Lee for $400. What are my two accounts that are affected?
Accounts receivable, Lisa Lee, which would be
Good.
added 400 to owner's equity under sales.
Good. Perfect. Good, good, good. 875, 400 now, 375, 300, 200, And now 1750 is my new balance. And see how you have the one line is your balances, and then the other spot is just for where a transaction is taking place. Okay? This is the same as the test is going to be, so I want to make sure people understand how the format works. Okay? So where are we? Let me see. Jordan. Okay, next one. Received cash from sales. Received cash from sales. Cash is increasing and owner's equity is increasing. Cash is increasing by, what is it? $650? And sales is increasing by $650. You will see probably as we go and progress through the semester, you'll see that the account that is always is affected the most is always the cash account. Okay, so bring my balances down. This is 1525, 400, 375, 300, 200, and what is that? What is that? 2400. Yeah. Right? Yeah, 2400. Okay. All right. Who do we have next? Oh, Aaron's not here. David Connolly. Okay. So now we have paid cash for charitable contributions, $35. This is a tricky one. It's a little difficult. What do you think? What are my two accounts?
Decrease in cash and decrease in owner's equity.
Perfect. Decrease in cash, $35, and decrease in owner's equity. Now, this would be also an expense, okay? Because oftentimes businesses, donate to charities, and it's an expense of the business. They do it to hopefully, people think they're a nice company if they donate to a charity. Sometimes it brings in more sales down the road, things like that. Well, the way that it reduces taxes is because it's reducing their profits. So, and some charitable donations can be tax deductible in addition to that. You know what I'm saying? So it would decrease their net income, number one, or their operating income. Okay. So now bring our balances down, and our balances are $1490, $400, $375, $300, $200, and what do we have? $2365. Okay. Last transaction for this problem is going to be Rachel Baker. Sorry, my two Rachels next to each other. Okay. So received cash on account from Lisa Lee, $300. So received cash on account from Lisa Lee. What are my two accounts that are affected?
Add 300 to cash.
Good.
Subtract 300 from accounts receivable, Lisa Lee.
Good. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay. So now we're going to bring our balance down to cash of $1790. Now she only still owes us $100. She reduced it by $300. And then we have supplies, prepaid insurance, accounts payable, and then this stays the same. So if we add these up and we add these up, what do we get? Can anybody tell me? 2565? Do we get that same amount on both sides? 2565? Okay, good. Okay, so make sure on your test you're going to do this too. Okay, the problem doesn't ask you to do that, but this is what you're going to do. It's a quick check. It makes you know when you're done with the problem that you're pretty darn certain you did it right. Okay, is that a nice thing to know? I think it is. Okay, so